Furia should be able to lock this one down.
Red ping information that Parley wants to play off of. They do not have the diffuser. They're looking for the kills, and they will find one onto JV92 and leave KZ.
Oh.
But he's not in the sight. They can't find him. 15 seconds left. He's looking to play that kit. They must find this kill, and KZ must stay alive. Shoots one, knows there's close left. That Palu down middle. Here comes the other. There's only 4 seconds left.
However, they do lose one in the process. Solotov biting back and taking down Gavin on his way through. Oh, look at that. Shyo does what Shyo does best. Picks up a 3. Can't quite get the 4th as Gunnar shuts him down. He's got 2 more to pick up all by himself. Leaky Fat below and Solotov up on the same floor. Gunnar's got to win this 1 versus 1, and then things get really interesting, but no. Solotov with the shutdown, and Shyo has saved that round for his team.
A choice. 2 rounds keep on coming out, but look at that. Kobe makes space. He finds
Kobe!
2.
That's exactly what C9 need! A 3K for Kobe! He's marching in the sight and giving C9 another chance! Another one for Kobe!
Look, his game IQ. I know we've spoken a lot about it. New Sledge element here. The gas tank here. He shoots 1 bullet to prevent Volps from rushing. At this point, Volps is sending his smoke grenades. And as you can see, as soon as Shyo realizes that the Blitz is still going to push in, he shoots the rest of the gas tank. And that enables Shyo to kill the Blitz instantly and get rid of him using the new features from
So with man advantage, 3, 2, 1, work together.
Oh, but they beautiful usage of the gas pipe, leak effect detonate.
To pull this round back, the drone to maybe just try and draw the attention away. Don't as it works!
Hello?
Nate's able to get the kill. Nate does get out the corner, and he takes 2 with him as well for good. No! They all fall apart! Dots in a 1v1 against KZ, who's been so instrumental in putting Furia in this very position. But can he put that nail in the coffin and hammer that coffin shut? He's got over a minute. And is there a world in which he can maybe get JV92 back up if he so chooses, but he holds. He calms down and wants to see if Dots makes a move.
The problem for KZ, no info. Nobody in his team watching drones.
KZ already so many.
But with 3 players up top, it's not easy to do. Savage, taking the time on that distraction, has pushed his way in here, needs to win out this fight. You can't be losing it, no! Adrian's there for an assist.
Somebody else just mixes it up a little bit.
Nate's just seen everything there. He knows the guy's headed downstairs. He knows that he's put down a gadget as well, and look at that. It rips through Nate below. Spirits, earlier on he was calling out if he could have a 1v1 shield battle against Anatom, but I think there's some style points being awarded for his Ying play here as well. Only 2 left on site. It's the Mute and it's the Goyo. They found 1, they found 2. Hurts is time to do it all, Tim, but the pressure is mounted. Won't get away with the 3rd, does get finished off. Spirits on for a 3K, could turn it into a 4th if JV gives him the opportunity.
Doxy running to make sure that they're still doing the due diligence here. JV is one of the top-rated players so far at the tournament. Been absolutely electric, particularly at the beginning of things over those first couple of days. And he's certainly a player who could turn around a 1v3. He's got the shotgun. There you go. Does he get 1? No! There was a world where he got both of them, but Spirits finds his 4th on the round. There, arms wide open, waiting to just take that opportunity.
Brava, of course. And Sledge? Well, Sledge will now be able to use his hammer to knock a shield user on their ass if they decide to challenge him.
Very genius switch up. Go fast and go slow. Get the drone bomb going down. C4 prep can't find it. They have no info. Baby shark! What are you doing?
Waiting to cause a bit of bother. Elsewhere around the map, Doki's going hunting and he's found Kobilax.
Kobe's give himself away a little bit easy there, you feel. He's sprayed through the window knowing that that's where the Deimos is, but then he's just still kept himself on the other side of a soft wall.
Doki surely can't be calling people bots after how this week has gone. I don't think G2's really in a position to be talking.
Presumed, but Vulcans have given them a freebie. Shyo, he strays into the line of sight of Gunnar, 2v2.
You could look to plant here as well. They're just not too sure about that red double door and if they can get away with this. But now they've got the cover, Tim. They could make this happen as long as they're careful of red itself out towards Coat. He should be able to just stick this, though. This is looking good. They could recover this, Tim. And now that the fuse is down, everything turns on the other side. Really had 2 smokes in pocket. That is... Oh, you can't let that happen, Tim. They've slipped up here. They've let M80 grab the back here, and they might be able to run away with it in round 11.
You can just see at the minute Leakerpack is kind of struggling. Which way does he go? Does he come to Wedding? Does he push back into site? He's really not sure. Breeder just trying to force them back and does. Beautiful use of the smokes to provide cover. Gets the shotgun shot, and now it's all up to Diffuser to hold on. He's got to go 1v2. He switches to the pistol. He gets one. Surely he can't do another. He can. Diffuser wins it out with a pistol. Got a couple of kills. You know, Vlad steps out and gets a big double with a shotgun. Yeah, beautiful stuff. But there's definitely room for Cloud9 there to take something out of that round. But
And now getting picked up by one of the biggest organizations in the scene in Brazil. And just put
box this out and close it down. Spiker manages to find our Cully. 10 seconds left to go. Wildcard really in a tough spot, but they've managed to take down the shield. However, Chibisu is in a position to stop this, but he needs to go now. Spiker using the smoke canister. He gets him just in time. No! Absolute fractions of seconds we are talking about. And if that is how round one has started, how is the rest of this?
to jump out. This needs to be coordinated from Furia. They cannot dilly-dally. There's the jump. It is successful. Oh, and a double from Rin. But here with the aim, but Ion is so much better. That's just a wonderful peek from Ion. Fishlock had the right idea, and so far the only damage done to Elevate, it's from the hands of Ion until he ends up finishing Hacker off. Romeo will get rid of Gator. But to be
Boogie drone to life on the Ram. Give very few places to safely stay alive. Silent, uncharacteristic, unusual from him to miss so many shots. It does keep Scarz alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, and again, the Valkyrie impact grenades, meaning again, as you said, no C4s, they have cameras upstairs, they're looking for a flank potential, a good lockdown on the staircase here, forcing that and saying, hey, the only way we cannot lose is the flank, but look at that, the swing out gets one, gets two! And just like that, C9 back on even numbers, 2v2 with one guy outside the building, Diffuser dropped upstairs, has to be retrieved.
I mean, that is such an instrumental play from Washo, and he's hungry for more. He's got red pings, still Valkyrie cameras alive, and it's feeding him information to go hunting. Scarz need to stay on the offensive now. They've got the read, a missed shot from Gator. Dream around in that corner, but Washo's gone big for three. All up to Giddy now, and Washo cleans house for Scarz. It's a 2v5 for FaZe.
What?
KDS deletes Meyer on a pixel angle and looks hungry for more. Moving in from the bathroom, but he needs to relocate. He needs to go and join up with Souls. But guess what? Nesk has his domain, and it's not going to be easy to flush him on out. Souls hunting for it, but there's support from downtown. Diaz is there. Up to KDS now against 4 players. 1, 2, surely not a third. He's going to need to ace up here. On a sliver of HP, Ask and resets, retake, Nesk's home ground, another one for KDS! Surely not! One more bullet together. He finds the first one, a quick spray, and Nesk is on the floor, the repeat with the pistol!
Sits on the smoke, so they can wait this out, bait the last one and go for a planet sim here, totally possible. Last one comes. It hits the mark. 15, he swings Maya. Oh my god.
Unnecessary for Maya. He didn't need a swing. The plant was denied by resets. Now KDS and Handy, they can't afford to go for another plant here. They have to go deep. Resets. Reaggrosses onto him and finds the double. This guy is so damn good with that SMG 11.
Mate does brew here in the middle portion of round 1.
Good value from Twitch. Allows the lurk now with a couple of those Fenrir mines dealt with. Play it down, that's Dash. Spike the last one up. Responds though.
Did Dash get downed by the shock drone? I didn't see it on the top down to my left here, but I just noticed he was down and I didn't hear anything else. Confirmed he did get taken down by the shock drone. So Spiker in a 1 versus 1 with Ashen. Still 50 seconds remaining. And Spiker's going to go for the revive onto Dash, so he will be brought back up. Ashen makes his way straight through the smoke, though. Wanted to try and capitalize on that opportunity, but a little too slow on the rush, and now spots him over towards server is Spiker. Has the higher HP in comparison to Dash, and Spiker swings, wins. A strange old round. Not often you see someone downed by a shock drone, but hey.
There is a safe plant spot. If yes, you can try and go for it, but if not, they can just drop down that hatch.
He must know the whole map
Halfway.
is clear. He just sprinted through the whole ground floor. He's gone in and planted. Grubby had Vert above, and now he whips out the Vendetta to open up some lateral holes looking into the bomb site. Grubby and Jax in awkward positions. Live loses his shot, but on the repeat, Grubby falls.
Track him.
It's now a 1 versus 1, and he can use the Deimos track. Indeed, it comes through. Where is Jax? He hears him around that corner, and he surely is going to win it. What a Fnatic can